Our next guest is Jesse Simcox.
Hi, Jesse Simcox. I'm the Wisconsin chapter leader of Gays Against Groomers. We are a coalition of lesbian, gays, bisexuals, and transsexuals of all different political backgrounds that are united for one goal: protecting vulnerable children. We want to personally thank Mr. File for his efforts in keeping Manitowoc schools a neutral environment where students can thrive, free of predatory behavior and ideologies like gender identity and queer theory. Normal LGBT people are not tokens for special interest groups like Ally to parade around. What Manitowoc schools are experiencing from Ally are the demands of a cult that does not represent gay and lesbians. That group that hides behind slogans of inclusivity, love is love, and protect trans kids continuously tries to silence actual gay and lesbians every day. Special interest groups like Ally called us traitors to our own community because we refuse to fall in line with their demands, which are to sexualize and confuse the malleable minds of students who are also redefining what it means to even be gay. They are the modern day conversion therapists. Believe us when we say that these people are after children. Otherwise, this predatory cult would not go to extreme measures to erase normalcy. It is psychologically dangerous to push sexuality onto minors or encourage children to urinate in litter boxes and behave like animals. You may think it is just a rainbow flag or another vague slogan covered in glitter, but is it a test? This cult is testing you with how much that they can get away with and how much you will tolerate in the name of inclusivity. If they want to strip the dignity of our girls by forcing them to accept males and undressing in the locker room with them, then what else do they want to do to our girls? If they tell boys who choose art over athletics that they are not boys but must be transgender, then what else does this cult want to do to our young men? I am pleading with you to choose sanity over degeneracy. Stand your ground against the Marxist special interest groups like the ones here tonight. Stop the sexism, save the tomboys, save the femboys, protect our kids from sexual predators. If these requests sound like hate to anyone in this room tonight, then they are the ones that we need to protect children from.
Hey there, Patriots. This is True Outlaw Patriot coming at you with another one. The video clip I just showed you, I actually got watching it from another content creator, Black Conservative 24, and I'm leaving a link to his channel and the rest of this video in my description. Okay, a couple of things that I want to take from this and from my thumbnail title. Okay, but before I do that, I just want to say thank you to all my new subscribers and all my subscribers here on YouTube and on Rumble. So don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, pass the channel around. If you want to help to support the channel, there's a link in my description to my Cash App and PayPal and to my merch store, TrueOutlawPatriot.com. So, with that being said, I don't want anybody to get thrown off by the title, okay? Because there's more to that title than just me showing this clip. The reason why I showed this clip is because it coincides with what it is I'm trying to explain, okay? And I know that some people might leave me comments telling me that, you know, I need to be careful with my channel, but it's hard for me to put content out and then look at all my analytics, okay, and not have questions or raise questions about what the title says, okay? Because I've noticed a few things that has happened, and if anybody's been following me this past week since I got back on, everybody knows that for almost 2 weeks I could not get onto my channel. Basically, Google said that I was hacked. YouTube looked into it on their part. They found nothing wrong. They agreed that I was fine to go back on my channel. Google just wanted to take precautions in order for me to get back on to verify who I am, and I'm like, okay, fine, I did what I had to do. I'm back on, thank God. Okay, so here I am. So since then, I've put out about 4 or 5 videos I believe, since last Wednesday when I got on, Wednesday or Thursday, I believe. Okay, not this past Wednesday, Thursday of last week, I'm saying. But I noticed something with two of my videos from my last 5 videos, and it's very disheartening because, you know, as an American, when I have people telling me that that my rights are not under attack, or I see a bunch of leftist outlets and content creators trying to spew lies, and not just here on YouTube, also on X, on other social media platforms, okay, spinning this narrative around, making it seem as if, you know what, everything that you're thinking is all in your head. That's not what's going on. I have to call bullshit, basically, plain and simple. But we'll get to that in a second. This video right here, like I said, I thought that it was good to put together with what I have to say, because one of my videos that I put out was about what Joe Biden did on Easter, basically not celebrating Easter and wanting to rein in a day of transgenderism instead. Okay, so what you just heard was a member of Gays Against Groomers, okay, which is a group of people from the gay community who are against the grooming and indoctrination of children. Okay, and the funny thing about this is that last year, I forgot exactly when, but it was definitely last year, when I was looking up to put some content on YouTube, I was doing some research. I mean, not on YouTube. Well, yeah, it was for YouTube, but I was checking on Facebook. They have a page on Facebook, okay? And I believe I made a video pointing out something that I found very, I found to be very sick. They have their page, Gays Against Groomers, and then there's another page of another group that is called Gays Against Groomers. Okay? And I found that to be very sick, because I'm like, why would you go after a group that is trying to protect children? But when I'm going to talk about that specific topic right here is just to show people how the left, they try to eat up everything in their path, and if you don't agree with them, they shut you out. Okay? Or they make it hard for you to voice your opinion, for you to have your freedom of speech. Basically, everything that the left says that they stand against is exactly what they're doing to others. Okay? So, you heard what this man had to say. This was at a school meeting, I believe. And this is something that's happening a lot. So, if anybody thinks that these are like one-offs that are happening in like school board meetings and stuff, no, this is happening more than you know. Okay, I mean, when I get up early in the morning, I get online, drink my coffee, I start checking stuff out before I go to work, and you will not believe the article after article, I mean, not just here in America, but in the UK, around the world, of how the left is pushing this ideology, this agenda that is so multifaceted, from indoctrinating children to trying to suppress freedom of speech, to suppressing what's going on with Christians around the world. I mean, it is just like this constant attack on anybody that does not agree with their agenda. Okay? So, the real reason why I'm bringing this up, and I'm going to show you, I've only done this a couple of times on my channel, if anybody, knows. I'm going to show some analytics of some of the videos that I put out. And I want everybody to leave in the comments, and anybody that watches my videos, if I'm not saying for you to join my channel, but if you do watch my videos and you're not that kind of person just to subscribe to anybody, which is understandable, because you can spend all day subscribing, and you know what I mean. You can be subscribed to a million YouTube channels, but please leave a thumbs up and a comment. Okay, and pass it around. In my description, I left 2 links to 2 videos that I'll be talking about, and I set it up that no matter where you copy and paste it, be it on Facebook, be it on Instagram, well, not Instagram, Instagram is different, your YouTube channel, Facebook, if you're part of Gab, if you're part of Minds, TikTok, wherever you copy and paste it, somebody clicks on it, it will come back to YouTube and they will see the video. Okay? And no, this is not clickbait, because I'm going to show people, I'm going to show you guys the analytics that I'm talking about, that I feel that the leftists, their propaganda is okay, but the truth is not okay. Okay? And living in a country where I am protected, my rights are protected, not only by God first, because they're given to me by God first, but they're protected by the Constitution of the United States. This is something that I feel that needs to be said. Okay? And needs to be shown. So with that being said, let's get to it. Here we go. Okay, so what I'm showing you guys here is my analytics channel. Nobody can see this but me. I don't care. I show it to you guys. You guys are my subscribers. If there's anybody out there that's not and you're watching it, you're curious, just, hang out and check out what I have to show you. Now, this was the last video I put out yesterday, or actually 2 days ago. Okay? This video is, I'm leaving the link. This is one of the links up to this video that I'm leaving in my description, so you could go back and check out the whole video of what I put out. But anyway, you can see that it has 22 views and 7 likes. Okay? Now, here are the last 4 videos I put out. Okay? This one says, this one is African illegal migrants demand help. The next one was illegal migrant criminals in Florida. The third one was Tom McDonald reaction video I did to his latest song. And the one before that was the video I put up saying that I was hacked. Okay? Now, if you look at this one only has 13 views. Okay? No subscribers. Okay? And this is why I feel that the left likes to suppress. Okay? So we're going to go through this very, very carefully. Now, if anybody knows how YouTube works, when there's a video that they feel that's going to get a lot of attention, they put it out in under a term called impressions. They put it out, they think that it's going to get a lot. With those impressions and the videos and the amount of views that it gets, there's a graphic bar that goes up and down, and it tells you how high your retention is, your viewer retention is. Okay? They claim that anything after 30 seconds, if your retention is not high, that means that less viewers will see it, it'll just die off. The higher the retention, 30, 40, 50%, after 30 seconds, and it gets better and it keeps growing, it stays, so they push it out more. The algorithm supposedly reads that and pushes it out more. Okay? So, we're not going to go to this first video that I'm pointing at right here, and we're not going to go to the last one. Okay, we're going to go to this one. This one was about the African migrants in New York demanding help. It's got 24 views. When I go down, you'll see the retention after the average duration view for this video is about 8 minutes. It only has a 22.4% average percentage viewed. Now, this gray graphic right here is where I should be above. You can see not that many people liked it. Okay? Sadly, but it's okay. So you can see as I'm passing the mouse, you can see my percentages. Okay? It doesn't get much. Now, when I click on see more, it'll show that it was only pushed out 216 times. Okay? But it has a high click-through rate. But they only pushed it out 216 times. And the way they read that is because since nobody was really watching it, it doesn't pick up steam. So that's how the algorithm reads it. Okay, that was for that video. Okay, now we're going to go on to the video before that, which was the one with the illegal immigrants. Okay, it got 40 views. I got 1 subscriber from it. Great. Same thing. The retention, you see that? It's almost above typical, like right there. If I click on that, 43% above typical retention. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. It fades away. It happens. That's the way it goes. they pushed this video out 847 times. Okay? It just didn't pick up steam. I get it. It happens. Okay? Now we're going to go to the Tom McDonald video I did, which was the music video reaction. Now, those always pick up steam. Okay? When you're doing music reaction videos. That one went up 144 views. Good watch time. Got 4 subscribers. But since it's a short song, it only got the average view 338, got very low retention. But this video, they pushed it out almost 4,000 times. You can see where it says impressions, 3,958 times they pushed it out. Okay? And you can see the line just go up and up and up. They just kept pushing it out, pushing it out, pushing it out. Now to get to the nitty-gritty of what I'm talking about, that I feel that the leftists, they can push their propaganda, but if nobody agrees with them, it gets suppressed. And if I'm wrong, then I want somebody who knows about all this to please leave me a comment and tell me exactly what I'm missing. Now, we're going to go back to the last video I did before that, which was a video about Biden. And that was the video that I put out of what he did on Easter. It was only viewed 13 times. Okay? They only pushed it out 118 times. But here's the thing. We're going to go back. Look at the video retention. Look how high it was. It was in the 60s, 77%, 62%. It was above. Okay? Now, by YouTube's algorithm, anything after 30 seconds that goes down, they don't push it out. This right here shows you that it exploded. Even after 4 minutes, it was at 77% above typical retention. It went down a little bit, went back up, went down a little bit, went back up, but it was up. It was above all the gray. It was all above. Look at the line. It all says from beginning to end, above typical retention, all the way from beginning to end. Okay? From beginning to end. All right? And they only pushed it out 118 times. And then the last video I put out, which was this one from yesterday, that I want everybody to see, because I exposed people, that donors and Biden supporters that went to that fundraiser in New York a few days ago, not too long ago, about a week ago, how one of them came out to the crowd of pro-Palestinian protesters, and one of his supporters told them, it's on camera, why don't you go blow up a building? Okay? We'll go to the analytics on that. It was only viewed 21 times. Okay? They only pushed it out 295 times. But, once again, look at how high the video retention was. At the 7-minute mark, it was up 71%. Up until the last, I don't know, minute, because it dropped, so I take it people just got tired of hearing my voice, which is fine, but this is a 20-minute video. From the first minute all the way down to the 19th and 0.6 minute, the video is only 20 minutes 33 seconds. From the first minute up until 19 minutes, this video was above typical retention, even as much as reaching 71% after 7 minutes. Okay? Above. Why is it that whenever I make, and this is not the first video, I have plenty of videos that I've made of Biden and the left and the Democrats, and they don't get pushed out. They get what? They get suppressed. And I highly doubt that the algorithm is doing this, because supposedly YouTube says that when you have a high retention rate, the algorithm reads that and pushes it out more and more and more and more. So I ask, is it me? Or is it a leftist propaganda that, of course, they're not shutting me down? Of course. I mean, I'm not even monetized. I don't qualify to be monetized yet. And hopefully someday soon I will. But what I don't understand is, why is it that every single time I put out a video that pertains to the Democrats and or Biden, I get a high retention rate, a high viewer retention rate, above typical retention, up in the percentage of 50, 60, 70%, nearly reaching 80% for some of my videos mid-video, and it barely gets pushed out. Now, if I click on the impression click-through rate, it says right here, this video is appealing to a smaller audience than usual, but your click-through rate, CTR, is still looking good. How is that possible? How is it appealing to a smaller audience? With all the content creators that are conservative, that are pro-Trump, that are right-leaning, I mean, there are hundreds of thousands of them, or hundreds of thousands of people on YouTube. There's got to be hundreds upon hundreds of content creators, okay, on YouTube that put out similar content, and they're either getting demonetized, they're getting their channels banned. I mean, it's incredible. And I find it very disheartening, because it makes me wonder, at what length do the people on the left think that they could keep pushing out their propaganda and make it seem as if you're not part of them, even if you are, let's just say, I'm going to use it for argument's sake, like you heard the man about the gays against groomers, okay? They're being vilified by people in the gay community themselves for speaking out against what's going on, for putting out the truth. Meanwhile, I've watched a lot of leftist content creators on YouTube that edit the shit out of videos. I mean, literally edited, that if you looked at it, I mean, only a moron would have to believe it. And they get hundreds of thousands of views, and they have millions of subscribers. And it just makes me wonder. And I know people are going to say, you know what, don't muddy the waters, don't do this. Listen, if I can put out the truth, because it doesn't have to be here, okay? I put my videos on Rumble, I put them on Twitter, I put them on True Social, I put them on Gab, I put them on Minds. Where I don't mess with Twitter that much anymore. You can't really do nothing with Instagram. But I mean, I put them on, 3 or 4 different platforms, and they get a lot of views. And especially on Rumble, which makes me wonder, Rumble is way smaller than YouTube. Way smaller than YouTube. And I get a hell of a lot more views. Whereas YouTube is bigger, and it's not even me. I mean, there is a patriotic movement worldwide from patriots from different countries that are having the same problem. Because they believe in their country, they believe in their Lord Jesus Christ, they believe in what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, and yet the leftist regime, although they may not cancel my channel or anybody else's channel, they suppress the information. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I got for you. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, pass the channel around. Again, there's links in the description, so you guys can click on those links and watch the videos. Also, go to Black Conservative 24's channel. Show him some love. He puts out a lot of great content. I've been watching him for a minute now. And if anybody watches this that is not one of my subscribers, and you're understanding where I'm coming from, then please subscribe to my channel. Let's get this algorithm going. And one more thing, just so I can show everybody, because I do a lot of research, and I've just been, I'm going to go to my channel analytics, and I'm going to go to my all-time, and for the past year, and I'm wondering, there's one more thing I want to show of what's what's going on. And I'm doing some research, and it says after a certain amount of impressions and views and watch time and all that, you should have X amount of subscribers. My videos have been pushed out over 500,000 times, 616,590 times. I've got over 38,000 views. And you mean to tell me I've only got 603 subscribers? I don't know, people. By the research that I've done, okay, they say that anything after, and I'm going to go to my original page, anything after 100 videos, you should have X amount of subscribers. I've got 280 videos. And to me, the math, or like the left like to say, the science doesn't make sense. But then again, like I said, maybe it's just me. Maybe this video will help propel my channel to grow bigger. I don't know. Wishful thinking, I guess. So remember, people, stay vigilant, keep praying for each other, and keep praying for this country. Peace.